so annoying.
Okay, great. That's a great start. You're kicking it off with the yawn. Okay, so what we're gonna play is a Sherlock Holmes game. You know nothing about Sherlock Holmes, right?
Of course I know.
So who's his partner?
Watson.
Close. Not
Dr. Watson.
Dr. Watson. That's right. So you are kind of Dr. Watson now.
Why am I not Sherlock Holmes?
Because you're not. I'm
clever clock.
I didn't even want to say that, but fine. Okay. So we're gonna do a new case. I've never played this. It's called the Abbey Grange Affair. Okay, I don't know what it is, but we're gonna play it. The thing is about this game, right? So you're gonna really need to listen, and because in the end of the case, so normally it takes like 2-3 hours for one case. We don't need to finish it today, but the thing is, by the end of the case, we're gonna have to connect a lot of dots, and we're gonna have to make decisions. So we're gonna have to say, when that guy said he was there, I don't think he was. Often there's no evidence, we just have to guess. So it's very important that you listen closely and that you really kind of try to pay attention. Let's go. Okay, brand new case. I think it plays late 1800s, so like 1890.
So are you recording now?
No, it's live. You're live on the internet.
Oh.
Nobody's watching, but it's still live. Okay, here we go.
Okay. But if someone watching, can they hear we talk?
Yeah, they can hear we talk and they can write comments. You're going to see them there. Listen, you have to watch now. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I'll wait for you in the sitting room. I've just received a note from Inspector Lestrade, a letter from the suburbs. He is in need of my presence. Whenever he has asked for my assistance, it has always turned out to be entirely justified. I fancy that every one of his cases has found its way into your collection.
Yes, they all seem worthy of...
However, I regret your fatal habit of looking at everything from the point of view of a story instead of a scientific exercise.
Oh, Holmes, you...
I beg your pardon, I digress. It would be much better to examine this letter than to try to convince you.
Okay, so apparently Inspector Lestrade, who's the head of the police. Actually, you know what? Let me try to put the volume a little bit higher here. Like he's the head of the police, right? So he sent us a letter or something. So where's that letter? Holmes received an urgent late night something with Lestrade. Something wrong with Abbey Grange. It appears to be a case of murder. So of course we're in London, right? So you can look throughout the window. It's not that different, is it? It's like London today. Okay. Okay. What did he say? The letter?
He said usually it's on the table. You should take a look.
It's where is it? Where on the table?
There.
That's him.
This was on the table, Holmes.
Oh, another. It's another table. What table? That table? Which table is he talking about? Of course, you have a secretary, right? That's like a desk that's dedicated to reading letters. So there you go. Okay, we're looking at the letter. What does it say? To 22 1B Baker Street in London. That's us.
A wax seal with the monogram EB.
What could EB
A wax
mean?
seal with the monogram E.
Okay, so I can look on the back. What's that?
The Brackenstall family coat of arms.
Okay, so that's like a rich family. Can I open the letter or?
I can tell from Lestrade's handwriting that he was in a hurry when he wrote this letter.
Oh boy, it must be serious then, if he's in a hurry. My dear Mr. Holmes, I should be very glad of your immediate assistance in what promised to be the most remarkable case. It is something quite in your line. Except for releasing the lady, I will see that everything is kept exactly as I have found it. Excuse me. But I beg you to not lose an instant, as it is difficult to leave them. So it's like a... You know, you might not know, but people used to write letters instead of text messages and emails. So it's like, imagine it like an email. That's what it is.
Really bad job.
Okay. So we're...
What is it, Holmes?
Promising, as always.
This Watson
It
guy
appears
so
to be a
weird.
case of murder.
He's got a lovely moustache.
Eustace is dead?
I should say so. Lestrade wouldn't have sent for me for less. His writing shows considerable agitation, and he is not an emotional man. These people belong to high society. The quality of the writing paper, the EB monogram, their coat of arms.
The crime was committed before midnight.
Holmes, how can you possibly tell?
Well, it is all thanks to Lestrade. He wrote his letter at 3:30 in the morning. Imagine the chain of events before that. The local police had to be called in. Scotland Yard was notified. Lestrade himself had to make haste there, and finally compose the letter he sent to me. All of that makes for a fair night's work.
It makes sense. Lestrade also speaks of the woman he released.
That seems to indicate that she had been held somewhere during the crime.
Much time has been wasted. Let us find a cab and go to Abbey Grange immediately. I live in hope of an interesting morning.
Let's go. So we're going to Abbey Grange. This is Baker Street. That's London, in case you didn't know. We're going to Abbey Grange. Let's find out. So I think it's going to be a little bit like one of those typical, you know, there were like a lot of, hey, what's up, Eunice, my friend. I love the game, man. I really do. Really good stuff. Today I've got my wife with me. I forced her to sit here with me and go through this. She hates it. You hate it, right?
No.
Okay, good. It's politically correct what you just said. No. So
Continue.
I know, but the thing is, I just want to kind of put forward. I think this is the last case, and I think it's going to be like, you know, there were these Sherlock Holmes movies from the 50s and 60s.
I know.
You know those, the black and white ones?
Oh no.
No, I used to watch that as a kid, right? And there's always this one where they go out in the countryside and they're in this manor house, and one person got killed, and there's like 7 people or something in the manor house, and you kind of know that one of them is the killer, right? You just have to break it down, and I think it's gonna be a bit like that. Yeah. So yeah, Younes, join us. We're just starting basically, so it's gonna be great.
Ah, Mr. Holmes and Dr. Watson, here you are. I'm very glad that you have come, but perhaps I should not have troubled you after all.
And why is that?
Lady Brackenstall has come to her senses, and she has given so clear an account of the affair that there is not much left for us to do. You remember that Lewisham gang of burglars?
What, the 3 Randalls?
Exactly. The father and 2 sons. It's their work. They stole a silver service, which is of great value.
Sir Eustace Brackenstall is dead, then?
Yes. His head was knocked in with his own poker.
A violent act of aggression.
Yes, the poor lady. She has had a most dreadful experience. She was assaulted and tied to a chair. But I think that you would best see her and hear her account of the facts. She's in the morning room with her maid to raise a right.
I'm sure the
Where
maid is
is
the
the
killer.
body of the
Who is this guy?
He's
This
Lestrade. He's the police, so he always calls us, right? He's like,
Examine it.
because he's not the smartest guy, and he's part of the police, so whenever there's a case that's a bit more tricky, he calls in Holmes and his gang. Okay, so tap, that means we have some evidence. So it seems to be a robbery which turns into a murder. Lady Brockenstall was assaulted and tied to a chair. Sir was tried to resist, who would try to
The
resist.
husband.
Yeah, is dead. His head was knocked in with his own poker, which I think is like a, you know, like a fire poker that you stick in the fire. I think, according to Lady Brockenstall, it was Lewisham gang of burglars, the 3 Randalls. Come on, that's a lie. I know she's lying, okay? There's more to this. Okay.
Lady Brackenstall awaits you in the morning.
Oh, that's not the morning room? Where's the goddamn morning room, man? Is that the morning room? That's the morning room. Okay, here we go. Let's talk to this lady.
Ladies, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm assisting Inspector Lestrade in this investigation.
Mr. Holmes,
Oh boy.
I am the wife of Sir Eustace Brackenstall. We were married only a year ago.
I am sorry for your loss. Please accept my deepest condolences.
I suppose that it is no use my attempting to conceal that our marriage has not been a happy one. I fear that all would tell you that, even if I were to attempt to deny it.
Oh boy. So what happened last night?
Can you describe to me the events of yesterday evening?
Is it really necessary? I have already told Inspector Lestrade all that happened.
Yes, madam, it is.
I will tell you then. Sir Eustace retired about 10:30. I sat in this room until after 11, absorbed in a book. Before I went upstairs, I entered the dining room to fetch a candle and... oh God.
Please, go on.
As I approached the French window, I found myself face to face with an elderly, broad-shouldered man who had just stepped into the room. Close behind the first man, I saw two others. One of them struck me a savage blow with his fist and felled me unconscious to the ground.
And then?
When I came to myself, I found that they had secured me tightly to a dining room chair. It was at that instant my unfortunate husband entered the room.
He fought with the intruders?
Yes, I think he had heard them, for he was holding his stick. But they were three, and he eventually succumbed. One of them, the elder one, struck him a terrible blow with the poker. I fainted once more. When I opened my eyes, they had withdrawn. Then my brave Teresa came to my assistance.
Did these three villains steal anything?
Yes, I found that they had taken the silver from the sideboard, but you can see for yourself in the dining room.
I don't believe anything she says, to be honest. Let me quickly put the audio a little bit higher, like this, so you can understand it. Okay, so what we can do in this game, which is quite cool, you can do the Holmes look at people. So you go close and you can investigate the people close up. So for instance, the eye, fresh bruises. So definitely someone or something hit her. Gold rouge, kangaroo, Australian origin. So it's like a probably elegant dress, obviously. What else we have? Old bruises on the arm, which probably indicates that the husband treated
Look
her
at
like
the
shit. This
here,
one?
yeah.
No, there's nothing there.
No?
It looks, you're right, I know what you mean. But you can see the bruises here, right? Which means like someone grabbed her arm or something, which is probably husband. Wedding ring. Anything else that we're missing? There's
The
one.
fingers, anything fingers.
No, I don't think so. Have to keep going. One thing we're missing. The ear. Where is? What are we missing?
On the top.
No. Somewhere. Oh, there it was. Pale cheeks. Yeah, she is quite pale. That's actually true. So, not a happy
You mentioned that
marriage.
your marriage was not a happy one. Was there anything specific that was troubling you?
He was not a nice man when he was drunk, and he suffered from dark moods, but nothing else.
That's a lie. Because you have your bruises, bruh. Or what did Lestrade? Did he say something? Did he say something in the beginning about their relationship?
No.
I was drunk and he suffered from dark moods. No, it must be the bruises, right? Because now I can confront her with evidence, right?
Oh,
I can
yeah,
say
all
you're
the
lying.
bruises.
I think so too.
The bruises on your hands are at least 1 week old. Your husband caused those bruises?
Oh, do you? Yes, he did. He was very angry at the time. Out of control. Again. Sir Eustace was a drunkard. To be tied to such a man for life is worse than death.
Oh, okay. You
Your
just made
ladyship.
yourself very
Nah.
suspicious.
She's definitely not the killer.
It would be too easy, right? If she's the killer. What about you? I tell you, okay, here's my theory up front. The maid always saw how bad he treat her, and she somehow organized that shit to kill him because she likes her and she kind of sympathize with her as a woman, you know.
Still simple.
Teresa, I would like to hear your testimony.
Certainly, sir.
Well, let's go.
As I sat by my bedroom window, I saw 3 men in the moonlight down by the lodge gate. But I thought nothing of it at the time. Oh, if I'd known.
And then?
I went to bed, and it was more than an hour after that I heard my mistress scream. And down I ran, to find her tied to the chair and him on the floor with his head smashed. That's all I know.
Do you? I believe you know more. You know more than that. Okay. Wrinkles. Look at her having all wrinkly eyes. No, nothing else. The bruise. Brush. What else? Oh. Coffee stain. Handkerchief. Vinegar smell. Caring. Oh. She's a caring person. That's what. Holmes learns from that.
The blood on the...
This one, right?
Yeah.
But you can't select it, so it must be part of the coffee stain. Where's the last? Where is it? There's one more thing we can see from her. No.
Finger.
There. It was here.
Ah.
It just lit blue, you know, the circle lights up blue. Here, you see? How it lights blue?
Ah.
That means you can see something. So
Wow.
working hands.
Ah.
So she's got working hands, wrinkles, nothing very suspicious of her right now. So let's see. Lady Murdoch has old bruises on her hands, approximately 1 week old. Investigate the room. Inspect the crime scene. So we still have to do that. We still have to go and look at the ugly dead body. Unfortunately, we have to do it. Okay, T. It's like a concentration thing, which allows you to see more. Look, like for example, those scratches under the picture, the painting. Yeah. Wait.
A trapper's hut.
See, now you can't see them, but now they're here. Why can I not select them? That's my question. What's up, bro?
Properly, you're not supposed to see.
No. You're definitely, if they say press T, then you reveal those things in yellow. But why? Come on, dude. I'm definitely supposed to do that. Let's see if we can find anything else in the normal view. Okay. Nothing suspicious here. No. Oh, there's a table we can examine. Okay. Newspaper. What does that say? Family business booming. The Randall gang is back on the street. Less than a fortnight ago, this infamous family of burglars, the Randalls, as they are known, made their reappearance by way of brutal but successful intrusion on homes in Sydenham. The police are already on their trail. However, the details of the crimes are kept confidential, including that the name of the victim. A witness was able to provide a precise description of all three men, and this will surely give police a chance to go into the profile. We would take the liberty of reminding you, esteemed readers, about this highly dangerous band. Provide the full description as available in the moment. The gang has been in business for some considerable time. Family of
So
three.
basically, they just read the paper and
That's what I
print the
think, right?
story.
They are just like, that's right. I think something else went wrong. The question is just, were three men actually in the house, or did they just make it up completely? So the elder Jack Randall is a man of his 40s, grey-haired, while average height and build, being the mastermind behind the... Okay. Different appearance. The first son is tall and broad-shouldered with a small disproportionate head. The younger brother is somewhat weaker, skinny and rake. The gang is wanted for their frequent thefts and break-ins, exceptionally pirate career, returning to England. Be alert. Your valuables stay safe.
The description of the Randall gang provided by Lady Brackenstall is identical to the one in the Times article.
Right, so she used the same words as in the article. So that's like super suspicious. Okay, I have, there it is, the scratches.
These scratches are most definitely made by the picture frame.
Okay, so let's move it then. It's a safe.
This is Sir Eustace's safe. There may be something important inside. I must ask Lady Brackenstall to open it.
That's right, we have to ask her. Open that goddamn safe, lady.
Lady Brackenstall, could you open this wall safe?
No, it is my husband's safe. I do not know the combination.
We have to open it.
Well,
Your ladyship.
that's gonna be tricky then. If only he knew the combination. Okay, but she
My
doesn't.
mistress
No,
is
she
very
knows
tired.
nothing.
Can't you allow her to her room?
Okay, I think that's pretty much everything we can do in this room. So, oh no, there's a small table. We need to examine that. Photograph.
This photograph of Lady Brackenstall and her maid Teresa was taken at a port. But which one?
Which one is it? Anything in the back? Can we open it? Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, Gibraltar.
So the lady and her maid came from Australia a year and a half ago on this ship.
A year and a half ago. Okay. Guess that's valuable information. See, and now you get this view, right? Where you have all the hints that you found out. Okay, so the Randalls are well known and criminals identified. Those two might connect, right? So now you get this kind of brain cell, and now we have to make a decision for ourselves. We can choose both. We can say the robbery was faked and the whole story invented in order to blame blah 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 on the Randalls, or the testimonies and evidence match and point to the Randall gang. It's fake, right? I think so too. But we don't know. We're gonna get more of those as we explore, and in the end they connect, and then we can say you are the guilty person or not. So okay, so we did that. That's pretty good. I think that's pretty much everything here.
Let us try to open this safe.
Okay, let's try it.
This safe can be cracked. I only have to pay attention. The dial will vibrate when it is set to the correct number.
Oh boy, okay. Wait, am I doing it right? First left or first right? Oh, did that just move?
What move?
The little red line under?
No.
Wait, I might need to turn it to the right. Okay. It did, right? This thing moved, right? That one. Yeah, okay. Okay, so there it is. That's it. That's it. So we confirm this. Now we spin the second one. That should make the second one vibrate. That's it. Okay. Well, that's not a good safe, right? If you can open it like that.
No, go back.
Really? Oh, yeah. Ah, look at that. So what do we have? A medical report, and that says, "So, Justus, your current physical and mental state is of great concern. There are several signs of hepatic decompensation," which sounds not good. "The last time that we met, your eyes were bloodshot and your skin was tinged with yellow. There's a particular odor from your breath that is common in suffering from liver damage. Then there are lung abscesses that we have discussed. The leg cramps you have described to me are caused by alternation to the nervous system, which in turn is caused by an excess of alcohol. That includes the tremors. Your liver seems excessively hard at the time of examination, which is a sign of evolving cirrhosis."
Oh, I know the story. Okay, so basically this man knows he gonna die. He wants to leave everything to this wife, but they only married 1.5 years or whatever the story is. So this wife probably not legally to basically get everything. So actually the husband and the wife and the maid,
They all do together.
they did together to basically set up this whole thing. So it's
No,
like a
no, wait.
suicide.
That makes no sense. You can even, like, in a testament, give everything to your wife, even you didn't.
Yeah,
Even
must
you're not
be some
married.
story after gonna show up. Go.
Okay, fine. So he's clearly very sick. Fluid cavity, swollen stomach, pain beneath your left rib, blah, blah, blah. Your condition may pose a risk to others. So that hints to your direction. Also that he's maybe like, listen, I could actually infect you. Let me just die. Excessive alcohol consumption lowers your self-control and heightens your aggression. I'm available to help with this problem. Number of treatment options. Okay, so that's interesting. So he was a sick man.
Antique coins, possibly of value, but they're scattered without care. It is common practice to keep one's valuables in a safe behind a painting. It should not really pose a challenge for a criminal.
It's true. That's true. So that's everything in the safe. Okay. Rubbish bin? No. Oh, okay. Now you see. Now it says inspect the room is completed. Okay, that means we done everything in this room that we can. So now we're going out and we're gonna... Wait, actually, should I not ask her? Was there not a thing?
Oh, what
No,
a
no,
horrible
okay.
thing to have happened.
I thought I had to ask her a question now about the health condition or something. What has Lestrade to say?
What do you know about Sir Eustace, Inspector? What was his reputation?
A charming man when sober, but an absolute demon when he was drunk. Such moments he was apparently capable of anything. Why, once he splashed fuel on Lady Brackenstall's dog and set it alight.
Oh,
Another day he threw a decanter of wine at Miss Wright's head.
The alcohol seemed to madden him.
To the point that we were forced to intervene several times to avoid a scandal.
alright. Okay, so we've got a few new clues now. Anything we can connect? Criminals identified.
Violent behavior.
Violent behavior and... But they need to make sense together, you know, so... There are witnesses who identified the criminals, the notorious Randall gang.
No, inspector's style and violence behavior. These two.
You're correct. Wow, you're smarter than I thought. Not bad. So domestic violence. So Houston was violent towards his wife. Yeah, okay, I think that's a given. Okay, that makes sense. But those two, I cannot, right? No, that makes no sense. Okay, so we need to find more clues in order to get more out of this. Okay, that's probably him, isn't it?
Lord Ramsay Brackenstall.
Oh no, that's probably his father or whatever. What about that one? What's this? Is that Sir Charles Darwin?
Lord Brigham Brackenstall.
They all have funny names.
Sir Warthen Brackenstall.
Oh boy, look at them, all being a family. Okay, cool. So that's that. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything in this kind of corridor. Let's see if we can go in here. Alright. Oh boy, it's gonna be brutal. Oh
You should
no.
examine the body of Sir Eustace Brackenstall.
Yeah, we should. We definitely should. Let's look around first.
The hunting scene.
Okay. What is this?
A hunter's cabin.
So he clearly was a hunter.
Antique hunting weapons.
Indeed. And we have here glasses, right? Alcohol. He's into that. What wine
Chateau
is it?
Calon-Ségur. French wine. Grand Cru.
Oh, that's good. That's an expensive wine. So,
This glass has some wine traces, but no visible beeswing.
beeswing. What is beeswing? Okay.
There is beeswing at the bottom, as if the wine had not been decanted before being poured.
Is it like these traces, like these dark red traces that wine leaves, maybe?
This glass has some wine traces, but no visible beeswing.
That's gonna tell us something, right?
It is rather strange that only one of these glasses has dregs of beeswing inside it, while the other two are clear.
That is correct. We should take them and do some...
A decanter standing next to the open bottle. An inseparable pair indeed.
We should...
Different people drink it at different time.
But they're next to each other.
So what?
And it looks like it's one session. And why are there 3 glasses anyway? I mean, the maid is not allowed to drink, obviously. So 3 glasses. What is this? Mantelpiece. Oh, here. Piece of rope.
It appears that the bell rope was cut by someone taller than me.
Okay. Okay, so there's a bell rope, right? It's probably to call your servants, right?
No, because they tied this lady on the chair, they probably used that rope.
Hey, good thinking. Good thinking. You see, you're a good Watson.
A fur trader's cabin.
You're actually better than this guy, because always when I ask him, he just says...
So, Watson, what have you learned from examining Sir Eustace's
Okay, now he
body?
says something. But no.
Well, I can confirm that the death was instant. Sir Eustace was facing his attacker when he received the blow to his head. There are no other apparent injuries.
Okay, so Watson actually did some doctor's work. That's good.
A hunter scene.
Okay, fine. I don't think any of those pictures will actually give us anything.
A fur trader's cabin. A deer hunt.
Deer
The
hunt.
Brackenstall family appear to be preoccupied with hunting.
Well, What a smart insight. Oh, look at this. Look at this mess. I tell you how this looks. This looks like someone tries to make a room look like it's been searched. That's not how, you know, like criminals looking through stuff trying to find things. That's not how that looks. That's how people who try to create the fake scene of, you know, pretending they're criminals.
These wine bottles are expensive and mostly from France.
Okay.
These wine...
Yeah, okay. Expensive wine bottles.
Basically, the burglar didn't take the one. Normally, they will take one as well.
Well, the wine might break, but they should have taken the golden candlestick, right? That's valuable.
Candlestick is valuable.
That's what I mean.
It is interesting that it was not also stolen.
That's right. That's exactly right. Why is it not stolen? What's going on there?
An empty silverware box. It appears that the intruders have stolen the contents.
Alright. Yes. Any... Oh, empty.
A bottle of wine is missing here.
It's probably the one on the
Criminals did
table.
not thoroughly ransack the house. They only took a little silverware.
Yeah, that makes no sense at all. That makes absolutely no sense. I mean, especially if it's those like thief gang, like these brothers, they have only the interest to get as
I already
much.
know it's fake.
You already know that. Well, no, we don't know. We're suspicious.
No, I know.
Okay.
The head was cracked with the force of the blow.
Ooh, that's disgusting. Okay. That's all we can see on him? I think it is. Here's
That must be the murder weapon.
Right. Okay, so that's the murder weapon. Anything else on him?
Quite a large stick. A formidable weapon.
Yeah, why is he not fighting back or
Barefoot.
something?
He had therefore been in bed and did not have time to fully dress.
Right. Did
So
he?
basically, he just heard the wife screaming and he calmed down.
Yeah, possible. That's right. He entered the room, right? Oh, the blood on the fireplace.
It is covered in blood. Sir Eustace might have struck his head upon it while falling from the blow.
Right.
That is one possible explanation.
So he might have fallen onto that fireplace thingy. Okay, let me see. We got a new piece of evidence. So there's the poker. She has stuff from Australia. No, she came from Australia. The dead body.
No, they try this. The two glasses and a
And the-
glass with
Bee's wing.
yeah.
Let's see what weird decision we have to make here. So there were 3 people drinking wine out of 3 of these glasses. One of the 3 probably prefers wine with bee's wing. That's one option. That one person did it intentionally. There were 2 people drinking wine from the glass. The remaining glass consisted solely of the dregs from the other 2 glasses. You see, like, we don't know. We just have to... We can change it later. We can change our mind later if we find more evidence. But now, we don't even have to make a decision now.
Two.
Do you think it's 2 people? Yeah, it's more logical. Nobody likes good wine with this ugly stuff inside. Fine. Any more clues? So the fireplace, blood, and the dead body.
body and the fireplace grate and the burnt.
You can only
poker.
connect 2, always.
Okay, dead body with the poker.
That's right. Okay, so what does this tell us? Death must have been due to a poker blow. I think that's pretty clear, yeah. I don't think we can argue against that. She's from Australia.
So dead body with the fireplace.
Yeah, the grate, right, I think so too. That makes sense. Okay, so what's the decision here? The death of Sir Henry accidentally striking on the head of the fireplace. The death could have been due to a poker blow. So, did he even hit his head? Was he even hit with the thing? Or did he just kind of accidentally fall on the fireplace? I don't know. Let's choose this for now. And okay, fine. Okay, so to be honest, I want to look at this body again. Does the wound look actually like an accidental hit? Or does it look like someone smashed you over the head?
Looks like smash.
It looks smashed, doesn't it? I agree. It looks like someone smashed him over the head, so it's probably the poker blow. Okay, Fine. What's this on the floor? That's the rope. That's the chair she was tied into.
Sailor's knots. That's interesting. This rope was handled by the murderers. We need a scent hound to follow their trail. I will take it with me.
Oh, okay. So we can later... oh, we have a dog in our office. It's called Toby. We can get him on the scent. That's a good idea. Good thinking, Holmes.
This is the chair that Lady Brackenstall was tied to.
Okay. So that's the chair. We've done the glasses.
Just finish.
Did it say it?
Yeah, dining room, blah blah blah.
Really? I didn't see that.
It was just on the top. I saw it.
You can totally pretend that. I'm not going to believe you. You are on the side of the murderers.
A trapper's hut.
That's the thing. You just want to stop me from investigating. What's
This
going on
door
here?
leads to the upstairs bedrooms. Apparently the criminals did not venture there.
Yeah, you see, that's another thing. Like, you've got the lady tied up. You've got the guy dead. You want to take everything you can. I mean, you just went all out, okay? You just killed. Why didn't they take? There's so much valuables in
They
here.
already said the maid was so brave, calm down, blah blah blah.
That's a lie. That's just a lie.
It's definitely a lie. Just make it quick.
I can't make it quick. We need to have solid, rock-solid evidence. So what we need to do we need to talk to him again?
I've searched outside
No.
footprints.
Okay, fine. So here's... Oh, we can go outside. Okay. Let's see if we can find anything in the garden. Where they broke in or something. I'm sure they smashed a window. You know, if they fake people breaking in, they probably... What's going on here? Right, so she said they came in through the French window, right? So that's the French window. Is there anything? Because why would they do this whole outside area if you couldn't find stuff? There's definitely stuff somewhere here. Something we're missing. Nope. That's not a thing. Okay, let's go into this house. We can't. Fine. That means there's nothing there. Okay, here's what I want to do. I want to go back to my office and I want to get the dog on the scent. Let's do that. Baker Street. We're heading back, Watson. Back into town. That's basically an Uber, you know, at the time.
I'm tired.
You're tired. Okay. 5 minutes, and then we call it a day.
Come on, Toby. We need the best nose in the British Empire on this case.
Yeah, what?
I agree with you, Toby, that Watson's shoe is preferable to Mrs. Hudson's cold cuts.
What? Dude, are you coming with me now, or Toby, or what? Is that what's going on?
He doesn't want to go with you.
No, but he has to. He's part of the investigation team. He has to help.
I agree with you, Toby, that Watson's shoe is preferable to Mrs. Hudson's cold cuts.
God damn you, Toby, useless dog. You're just hanging out on the couch all day. Oh, look, see, we can examine the rope. So, for example.
Let us see how the rope was cut.
Okay, so if we cut it with
The
scissors.
end of the rope are smoothly cut. Let us try to find out what tool was used to cut the rope.
Knife.
You think it's the knife? So let's cut it with scissors. Snip.
The fibers from this cut appear to be different.
That's right. Let's use the knife then. Where can we cut it? Here. Snap.
If I
Ooh.
cut the rope with a knife, it matches the original.
Okay. So that might help later on. Rope was cut with a knife.
I agree with you, Toby.
Toby, you useless dog, honestly.
Talk to Watson.
Watson.
Someone should take Toby for a walk.
Okay, fine. Let's go then. Wait, what about the map?
A
Can we?
map of London and the...
No, okay. Fine. So if we now go here, is Toby coming with us? Is that what's happening? Oh, look at Toby. Oh, he's coming along. Oh, he's a good boy. Who's a good boy? Okay, he is a good boy.
Search, Toby.
Search. Alright, oh now we are Toby, look at us. Look at us following the scent. Oh yes, I can smell crimes. Okay. Open the door, that's right. Oh, there's the scent. Oh, look at that. Where's it going? That's probably why they built the outdoor area.
No, they hide the knife somewhere.
That's probably right. You're probably super correct. In the shed. It's the shed. I knew it. Oh. Sniff, sniff, sniff. Good boy.
The intruders entered the shed for some reason when they were making off with the silverware.
Oh well. You know what's going on, Watson, as well as we do. There were no intruders. Okay, so do we have to follow on from here? This way or what? Is this leading us inside? What's happening here? Oh no! They were like, oh, we shouldn't put it in the shed. We should put it in the fountain. Not the fountain, what is it? The well. The well. The knife's in the well. 100% the knife's in the well. Definitely his wife killed him.
The scent leads to the well. I should check it.
Absolutely, you should. Mr. Holmes. Is there more?
No, go the other way.
Well, behind the... Oh, yeah, it's behind the well, you're right. Okay. Oh, you're gonna get a treat, Toby. You're gonna get a treat. Okay. So that's interesting.
Someone climbing.
Yeah, right, that looks like it. Okay.
The intruder's trail is lost behind this wall. The criminals left the house through the French window. They walked to the shed, then across to the well, before fleeing by climbing over the wall. I wonder why they chose such a winding route.
Yeah, that makes, again, no sense. Let's look at the well really quick. Let's see if we can... Oh, you know what? Let's do the shed first. Let's do it in the right order. What's in the shed?
This hook might be useful.
Well, there's a hook.
Small gardening tools, nothing of great interest.
Okay.
This old suitcase sounds hollow. It must be empty.
Okay, so we don't even look at it
Bags
then.
of seed. Some empty bags were recently moved.
That's it, okay. So, okay, let's do the well. Do we use look inside or do we... Oh.
There's something glittering at the bottom there, but how can I reach it?
You know how to reach it, you idiot.
I doubt that I will be able to draw this package out of the well with a bucket.
Yeah, that's probably true. I probably have to put something
Put
inside.
the hook on.
That's smart. You're so smart. Wait a second.
If only I had something with which I could lift that object.
Oh yes, I put the hook on here. That's right. Oh, you're so smart. Well done. Okay. Oh, what do we have here?
All the silvers.
It's the silverware. It's the... Oh my god.
This is hardly a coincidence.
Oh my god, the evidence is rock solid. Rock solid.
The Brackenstall coat of arms. It appears that we have found the stolen silverware.
God, whoever did this is terrible at, like, faking crimes. This is just not well done from them. Like, they did a horrible job. Okay, I think we call it a day. You're gonna fall asleep any second now, so it's too late. So, but we have to continue another day tomorrow or something. We're gonna have to solve the case. You and me.
I already said the case.
No, that's the thing. You're gonna see in the end, it's gonna be different. It's different than you think. Okay. You had a great time, right?
Great time.
Alright, okay, see you later. Bye.